this buffets. You have the Italian, you have the Chinese, and then you have the meat. Not at the Aria, honey. You had Thai, pad Thai. You had this. You had every Indian food, fresh sushi. Oh, every cuisine. You had pancakes, this and that buffet. Anyone who's been to the Aria buffet, it was everything. And now they don't want to open it since COVID. It's fucking 5 years later. It's safe. Open the goddamn buffet back.
I doubt it's over COVID. I think it's probably over cost.
How much they charged? It was
But
a
the money, because food is so expensive now, and eggs and everything to get into your pad thai, they can't have it sitting there. And you got all these food regulations. You got to test it every hour so it doesn't grow bacteria.
girl. The other buffets
Not
are
there.
open. I think
Is the win?
Caesars
I
still
gotta
has
say it's the
theirs.
win. I want to say it the win, and the people say that buffet is great. Do you like the wins buffet?
I don't know that one. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Vanderpump, look, I love the Carbone. I'll go to the Nobu. I love the high-end restaurants when you're there. You get the Vegas version. Vanderpump, make sure there's a buffet. I don't care. Figure it out, girl. You
I
want
know.
everything to be pink inside the buffet? Great. I want to have my pizza next to my General Tso's, next to my nachos, next to my eggs, next to my pancakes, next to my turkey with gravy and stuffing, next to my pad thai, next to my chicken tikka marsala,
Is this before or after you inject yourself with Wegovy?
next to my sushi. Oh, before, honey. Afterwards, you inject and then you don't eat for a week. Honey, it's all good. RHOBH.co/Velvet. No, Row, in all seriousness, Row. I wish I had Row when I started my journey because Row provides hand holding. Please, when I started this journey, it's like, here's your prescription. Good luck, sweetie. Do what you want.
Red
No,
flag right there.
red flag, not with Row.co/Velvet. Their Eli Lilly prescription not only hits two hormones and it makes you less nauseous, which let me tell you. But what I love about Row the Best, someone holds your hand. Right now, Sarah, if you weren't feeling well, you could reach out to your advisor and they would be like, let's adjust. I was like, hello, you prescribed this for me. Where are you? I'm taking another shot. Does anyone care that I'm about to do this? Oh, I wish I had Row when I started. I do. I honestly really do from the bottom of my heart. Go on.
There you go. No, I'm loving you and leaving you. Oh, you
Excuse
know what?
me?
Well, we were on Brittany real quick. She did announce that Cruz, her son, has autism at 4 years old. He's been diagnosed, and I thought it was very brave. Has to be very, she said he is almost nonverbal, which I know as a mother, because my
Mm.
son's in speech therapy. So we went through the whole, all the testing, and it's so difficult. It's hard. It's hard to accept that, and it's hard to know how to get them help. And
When should you be verbal?
um, like a year old for sure. You
Mm.
should be saying mom, dad. I think there's like you should have, I don't know, let's say it's 15 words or something. But by a year, and like same thing, a year old, my son, he did say dada, and I don't think he said mom. He said a few words, but not, if let's say if the average is like 15 words. I think my son said like five. So he's been in speech therapy 2 years. And I mean, it's really changed. He still has a bit of a lisp, but
So
to have
if you
my
get
son more,
diagnosed at 4 with autism, what is that then they're trying to like I guess he's nonverbal. Could that change? That could
oh
change?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He has to be in a lot of, you got to be in, like even my son could probably be more verbal and have less of a lisp if we sent him like twice a week, right? But we sent him to once. I empathize because there's so many different diagnoses and there's a spectrum of autism. But anyway, he's not on the spectrum, but he does have speech delay. So I mean, we'll see if he's ADHD later on. He loves to be active, so who knows? But if he went twice a week, he'd be even more. But we're just not that. We're like, okay, he'll speak. I mean, he's doing it, so we'll just take it easy. And we're all very play based, but each kid is different. But my son loves to be outside. But I see some of the other kids, they're smart as whips at 4 years old. I mean, they can speak Spanish, they can speak multiple languages. I'm like, my little guy learning a little bit of Spanish, but he ain't conquered the English language. But then I look at myself, and I mean, if you listen to this podcast, half the words I can't say correct. So, I mean, what chance does the guy have?
Well, he will grow up. He has more of a chance with you and your husband than if he was being raised over here in the mean streets of Hollywood.
Oh,
I
you
have
would
a
well, I
I
don't
have
know.
a
No, I think
filthy
it's good.
mouth. I speak as if I mean law school. I mean, it's like I don't even have like a second grade education here half the days with this
Oh,
trucker
you
mouth.
do. When you explained the McSweeney lawsuit 2 weeks ago, I was like, he's a lawyer.
Well, uh,
You'd
I
have
don't
to,
know.
it's good that God didn't give you a child.
It's good. It's
No, you'd
not.
have to really focus on the kid and you live a life, you do what you want when you want, you spend the money. You couldn't, no, it's a good thing you didn't have a child.
It's a very lonely existence being made. Very lonely, guys. Very lonely. Hey, the cute ones that are listening, slip into my DMs and make me less lonely. Uh, they're
I,
open, but it's very lonely being me, Sarah. Very hard life here. Very
like
hard.
I said, you always say that when you're dying on your deathbed at 83 with cancer, and I go to show up and they're like, oh, sorry, actually, there's a wait list. If you could pull a number to get in, I'll say, what? He told me he has no friends. He said he was going to die alone. Here I am. No, sorry, there's a long wait list. Oh, and by the way, here's the will. You're not in it for a Louis Vuitton. Oh, thanks. All
She'll
these.
she'll never come back. By the way, knock on wood that it's 83. Knock on wood. Clem Burke, for all of those that are not in their 20s or 30s, Clem Burke, the legendary drummer of Blondie, passed away last week at 70 from cancer.
Too early. Hey, my
Too
uncle
early.
Georgie, with all the love toys and the sex toys, he would have been 73 this month. So
Too
young.
early.
72, my
So young.
Georgie. I know, massive heart attack. He went out the way he wanted, though. He was having hot sex and smoking weed and everything, but
And think of it, Tilly, Hilton. I mean, they're Ramona, they're basically on the door of being 70 just to for people that are like, oh God, that is old. No, it's not. It's so young, 70, so young. Even
but
80.
well, yeah, but after 80, there's very few people that are super vibrant,
Things, yeah.
84, 85 is a good life. 90 is great. Beyond that, all your friends are dead. I mean, and people put you in a corner for birthday parties and stuff, and it's like, oh.
Honey, I've been telling you this for years. People are, yes, they do not see the old. They don't see you. You walk down New York City. Listen, when you are in your 80s, you need a black car, a driver. I'm having a driver when I'm that old. You need
No.
money if you're going to live in New York or LA. You live in a slower part. I can go live in the Hamptons where I live now. It basically is a retirement center. It's the average age is a little bit, but like the world is not kind to old people. Very rude. Very rude.
Why do people have to obsess over you your whole life? Enjoy your youth. I mean, like it's so, oh, everybody ignores the old.
Yeah, they
If you
do.
had 40 years where everyone fawned over you and you could fuck who you want, you could do what you want. So, and live it up. Guess what?
That's enough.
Everything is a cycle.
Okay.
Stop. Like everyone needs to lick your feet. People are kind to older people. They're kind to pregnant. It's such a myth because people go out and expect every day for everyone that greets you